Hello, everybody. This is going to be the beginning of what I hope is to be a monthly address with some information about what's happening at school and what's going on in our community through Denham Springs High School. This production is being done by our STEM Center TV production class under the direction of Mr. Lombardi. So congratulations to you guys on getting this rolling, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of these as we move forward. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about any of that. We're going to dive right into some of our news announcements. First of all, I would like to extend a big thank you to our parents and our students in the community who have been so patient and understanding with us through these first few weeks of school. It's been a very hard challenge for us to get this going with a half personal and half virtual environment. But our teachers, our students, our staff, and especially you at home parents have done outstanding work to help make this work for our kids. And I just wanted to personally tell you thank you for that. And, this doesn't work without the community interaction that we have with you guys and the support that we get from you guys on a daily basis. So thank you all for that. On to some announcements and things. As you guys know, we are in a 50-50 virtual and live session right now. So what I want to do is kind of take a moment to remind you students that make sure on your days where you're not at school that you are logging in and completing the classwork that's assigned to you for those classes. There's been some confusion about that, so let me try to clear some things up if they haven't been cleared up already. On Mondays and Tuesdays, your odd days are the days you check in on, and then on Wednesdays and Thursdays are your even days that you check in on. So Monday and Tuesday is first, third, fifth, and seventh hour. Wednesday and Thursday would be your second, fourth, sixth, and eighth hours. And on Fridays, if you're virtual, it's all 8 classes on that day. As we're moving forward in the school year, there will be some changes coming up, hopefully sooner than later, but we can start looking forward to the possibility of some of our extracurricular activities, some of our sports getting kicked off, and some of the things that we normally associate with the fall semester of school starting to come back to us. And we're hoping that happens, like I said, sooner rather than later. But if you come around campus and you have students that are involved in these programs and organizations, our band is practicing, our cheer is practicing, our dance is practicing, under the restrictions that have been placed on them, and our football has been practicing as well, hopeful that we will get some games coming up here in the future. We don't really know when those are going to be yet. We're hopeful for an October start date for that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I don't suggest you do either. Let's take it day by day and see how it comes. But as those activities start to become more prevalent on campus and as restrictions start to lift, we're going to hopefully open up some of our clubs to participation as well. So students, keep your ears open for announcements in the morning. And when we can start having clubs participate and meet on a regular basis, we're going to try to start doing that. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but we're hopeful that it's going to be something that starts to include more of our campuses and the activities that we enjoy having at school on a yearly basis. So keep your ears open for that. Another big news that we have coming up here is I think everybody knows what happened last week with Hurricane Laura and the days that we missed out of school. It really wasn't that impactful for us, but some of our friends and schools and families off to the west of us in Lake Charles and Calcasieu Parish and those areas, they really got hit hard. Denham Springs High School is going to be partnering with Sam Houston High School to help them in some of their recovery efforts. We'll be having some fundraisers here in the coming weeks where the funds that we raise from those activities will go directly to the betterment of those schools and the things that they need to help their students in their community. I think we all remember all too well back in 2016 the outpouring of support that we got from communities around us. It's time for us to pay that back. So these next 2 weeks worth of our casual dress days, where students are allowed to wear casual dress for a $3 fee, every dollar of those two casual dress days will go towards Sam Houston High School and for them to use for the materials and resources they need to get back off the ground and get started again. Our individual clubs and activities receive support from other schools and areas around the country and the parish and the state, and they'll be coordinating with their individual groups to help fundraise for those programs that helped them as well. One that comes off the top of my head is Barb High School that helped our softball team last year. Pineville High School helped our band out in 2016. So those type of things we're going to try to do to help pay back those communities that helped us so much back in 2016. Because it's the right thing to do. It's what we're supposed to do in times of when we were in time of need, people helped us, and it's what we're supposed to do when other people are in times of need, and we have the ability to help them. So I would encourage you guys to get on board with that. Help us out in every way that you can. If you have students that participate in those activities that are going to be doing fundraisers, help them to do that. It's what we are. It's what we do. We help others in their time of need, just like they helped us in our time of need back in 2016. So that's really all the announcements that I have for this session. If we do more of these, we will do more of these, but when we do more of these, if they become more frequent, we'll have announcements, we'll have reminders about upcoming events and things going on at the school. But just want to say thank you guys again very much for everything you do for our school. Looking forward to seeing things happen around here a little more often. Looking forward to some football games this season. Knocking on wood, trying to make sure that we don't jinx ourselves here, but I'm thinking we're going to get to see some stuff happening here before too much longer, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that again. Thank you guys for hanging in there. See y'all next time.